All right. Pastor Josh here. Just wanted to pop on really fast to give a real quick video as a heads up. Tomorrow, we are going to have, as always, our live stream for Sunday morning worship. But tomorrow, during the service, we are going to be observing communion. We're going to be partaking in the Lord's Supper tomorrow. And because we have done this a couple of times, but what I forget to do every time is to give you guys a heads up ahead of time. I end up forgetting to let you guys know that we are going to do it. So it's usually at the start of the service, I'll say, oh, by the way, we're doing Lord's Supper today. So before we get really into the Lord's Supper, or before we get into the service today, go find you some juice, go find you some crackers, whatever, to be able to partake in the Lord's Supper with us. I find that observing the Lord's Supper is something that is very important. It's also something that's very spiritual. And I believe it's something that both Jesus, when he said the words to us, when he gave us that observation, when he performed that Last Supper with his disciples, as well as the Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, when he talks about the Last Supper, the Lord's Supper, talks about its importance, that it's something that we need to observe regularly. And when we observe the Lord's Supper, we are being witnesses to the sacrifice that he made for us. And we are remembering. So today, I wanted to give you all a heads up real fast to let you know that tomorrow morning in the live stream, we are going to be partaking of the Lord's Supper at the end of the service. So, just so that you don't have to run around last second or run around during the middle of the service and not being able to pay attention or whatever, I want to be able to give all of you a heads up to let you know we're going to be doing this tomorrow. So today or tomorrow morning before service starts, I want you to go into your kitchen. If you don't, you don't have to have anything fancy. You don't have to have anything special. If you've got some bread, use some bread. If you've got some saltine crackers, use those. If you've got Ritz, use that. If you don't have any of those, you don't have to go out and get something fancy to do it. Maybe you've got a bag of potato chips or a loaf of sandwich bread or hot dog buns or whatever it is, but just get something that you can use as the bread. And then if you don't have grape juice, or you don't like grape juice, or you don't want to partake in wine, use whatever works for you. Use water if you need to. Use Mountain Dew. Whatever it is, use something, have something on hand ready to go so that when we observe the Lord's Supper, that you can partake with us without having to be distracted in the middle of the service trying to find something last second. So just wanted to give you a heads up. I hope that you're able to join us tomorrow. I personally believe that the message that God has given me for us tomorrow is going to be impactful. It's talking about putting our faith into action. And we're going to be specifically looking at the book of James. And I truly believe that there is so much meat, so much information in the book of James that I really encourage you, not only for you to join and and worship with us, but also to invite your friends and family to join with us as well. As always, the video will be, or the live stream will be on this channel, and I will be advertising it on Facebook today. But the link will pop up if you're not subscribed. Hit subscribe and then click the little bell for notifications so that you see when we go live. But every Sunday morning we go live at 10:35 Pacific time. Service starts at 10:30, but I don't want to run the risk of YouTube giving us a copyright complaint or anything for our worship music. So we actually kick off the live stream right at about 10:35 Pacific, so 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So God bless you. I hope you're able to join with us. We're coming into the Easter season, y'all. And as we come into this season even more, it's important that we focus on Jesus and his sacrifice that he made for us and the conquering of death, because Jesus is and was the gift of God to give us a way to have a relationship with him where there was no way, where we couldn't do it on our own. God bless you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for worship. God bless. Bye.